It is time for our first installment of Home with the HOOS, an opportunity to catch up with a number of UVA sports personalities. And one of the big personalities at the University of Virginia within the athletic department is the one and only Joey Blount, going into his senior campaign here at the University of Virginia, the football team. He's still only a third-year player, though, a junior, and now thought you'd be playing spring football at this time, Joey. But first question for you, a very simple one. Where are you right now?
I'm home, Dave. I'm home with my family. I'm in South Atlanta, Georgia. Um, and just back in high school things, spending time with my family, doing everything I would at school. But I'm located in Georgia.
How bizarre has this whole experience been for you? I mean, I know you and I, before we jumped on here, you were saying you almost feel like you're being homeschooled in some ways. In many ways, you are. What's it like classes? What's it like being back with mom and dad? I know you got a good relationship with them, but describe what a day in the life for Joey Blount is these days.
So first, just coming back early, um, it was a whirlwind of emotions. Just scheduling. Just how you gonna wake up? What are you gonna do during your day? There's so much free time now. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving the house really, other than work out. Um, so really, just adjusting my schedule was a big thing, and realizing that I have so much time, but within that, I have so many more responsibilities. So I still need to check in with football, academics, um, and be on top of my schoolwork, as well as spend time with my family because I'm in a great situation, like you said, to make more memories and bonds with my mom and dad. But my schedule right now, I wake up probably around 9 o'clock every day, go right to the gym for about 2 hours between like 10, 12:30, 2.5 hours, come back, have class, either sometimes at 12:30 or 2 o'clock. Then I have my class throughout the day, get another workout in later in the day, and I eat, eat, eat. Mama's feeding me good here, so
Yeah, you're going to have to watch those LBs. You're going to come back and be playing on that defensive line if you're not careful here. So let me ask you this: you said you go to the gym. What's your setup? How are you able to work out? And what are you doing from that perspective?
yeah, I'm just blessed enough to have this private training facility here I used in high school. And the guy who runs it, he is really just setting time aside because in Georgia right now, there's a law where you can have no more than 10 people in a certain location together. So there's only about 9 of us that work out in this fully loaded gym, turf little patch of field we have in there. So I'm doing field work, I'm doing weights, I'm rehabbing still. So I have everything at my hand to use and utilize. So this is a really good time for me to get better.
The one thing you miss most about spring football is what?
I'm just saying the chemistry you build with the teammates. At that time, everyone's grinding, everyone's working to get better, get bigger, faster, stronger, and your mental is focused back on football. Even though it's spring, school is coming down to a close, it's still a grind. Football, I consider like a year-round thing that whenever you're not at the university, you still keep getting better. And I think spring ball is a good time for even the injured guys to get better, as long aside like our guys who are playing. I think it's important for this next season that we all come together. We have a lot of friendships and relationships that have been building, 4 or 5 years now, and to showcase what we can do.
The thing you miss about spring football least is what? You knew that part was coming.
Oh yeah, that's easy. I definitely will not miss, or I miss the least the playground or the pit where injured guys go during practice. Uh, it's a will development program. That's something that we're based on. But sometimes it really does test your will to the point where you want to quit. And I hate having that feeling or even admitting it, but makes you kind of spite those coaches that put you in there and kind of are running it. But at the end of the day, makes you better as a person. But it's something we'll at least miss.
Yeah, your strength coach, Sean Griswold, somewhere is just gritting his teeth knowing he doesn't have that chance to sink him in on you this offseason. But it'll
Oh,
come before
definitely.
you know it.
Oh,
All right.
definitely.
Last question before I get you out of here. You're a pretty well kept dude through the years. I got to say, you're pretty primped up now. So here's the question everybody wants to know. You can't go get your hair cut just the normal places nowadays. So where are we going to keep the look and the fade looking just about right?
I'm holding off. Like I said, it's times are hard right now, trying to get a shape up or haircut. But I'm gonna hold off until I go back to Charlottesville. Probably. Um, I got to wait and go back to Fur Cuts, House of Cuts. That's my place in Charlottesville. So I'm going to hold off probably. I'm not really seeing anyone here except my mom and dad, so I don't got to look pretty for nobody.
So if we do one of these Zoom sessions in 2 months, you're going to look like a different dude. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm going to look like my dad in college with an afro, full beard. So.
All right, there it is. We are talking home with the HOOS. Today, home with the one Joey Blount. All right, Joey, appreciate you stopping by, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, it's brought to you by UVA Health. No matter the arena, no matter the field, your best deserves our best. UVAHealth.com.